when communication breaks down, people stop feeling heard, understood, or even emotionally safe. And so, in the example that I was saying I was going to talk about around our finances, we were in this pattern where we, Thomas would spend money, or he would spend money on a credit card, or he would spend some money, and then I was doing the bills, and then I would look at the account, and I'd be like, "Okay, what's this for? What's that for? I don't understand what this charge is for." And then I'll be texting it at work because it's during the day when I'm trying to do the budget, and then he's getting upset or, you know, thinking that I'm attacking him because
She was.
I'm asking all of these questions. I wasn't attacking. I was just literally asking, trying to get
You were
understanding,
trying to get clarity.
trying to get clarity into these charges so I could figure out what was going on.
But to the recipient of those text messages, it wasn't clarity. It was like an interrogation. And it just didn't do well because, in my defense, all the times I spent money, I always had a plan of how I was going to pay it off, or I was going to do this or that. And honestly, like, hindsight's 2020, it wasn't a healthy behavior. Doing things behind Trisha's back wasn't good. And it just made me put up a wall because I wanted to be trusted in the area of finances because of some of my own history and upbringing, but I wasn't doing trustworthy things. And I had to own up to that. I had to face that reality, but it wasn't easy to do that whenever someone's coming at you with, what's this, what's that, what's this, what's that.
Yeah, so I think you felt attacked, even though that wasn't the way I was trying to come across. I was just trying to get clarity on the specific charges, so then I could kind of have more understanding. But you were feeling attacked,
Yeah,
and then I think you stopped responding,
I stopped responding.
and you started reacting sometimes, where the text would blow up into a not so healthy conversation.
Yeah, it would end up in low road texting.
Low road texting.
Yes, that's exactly what it's called. It's a new thing. It's low road texting where just, you know how people say like text messages don't do a good job of conveying emotion? I don't agree. We expressed a lot of emotion. And I think one of the important things that we talk about, which is with our relationship patterns, is underneath relationship patterns are four dynamics to a relationship. There is, what is the commitment level that we have to each other? What is the level of tension? We all deal with things in life, whether it be the job, personal situations, family situations. And so some of those things can begin to create stress and tension. And if we're not careful of recognizing that and seeing how that's showing up in our relationship, it too can create a pattern. And then another one is our connection. How well connected are we? Are we feeling intimate, and are we feeling close to one another? And then last but not least, the one that we have found interacts with so many things is this area of communication.
Right, absolutely. So, in this particular example of finances, since our communication was breaking down, it definitely was impacting our connection because I wasn't feeling very connected to you whenever I was just trying to get understanding, and then it would blow up, right? Like every conversation seemed to just blow up. So I wasn't feeling very connected. I don't know about you.
Well, I didn't understand why you weren't in the mood. Like, what's going on? Like, finances is over there, but right now we're in the bedroom.
There's a little bit of a connection there, like, it's related. But yeah, for sure. And then of course it increases tension. And
Yeah.
that's not good whenever you can't really communicate well. You're trying to improve your finances,
Yeah.
and one person has a goal and they're trying to go somewhere, and the other person doesn't maybe know that goal, or they're not on the same page of the goal or whatever. And it just creates tension, and that's not good either.
Yeah, and I think the couple of things around these patterns, there are 8 patterns with that that we talk about and that we've identified. 2 of them are basically what we were in during this time. There was one around caring but stuck. Our commitment level to each other was unwavering. We knew we wanted to be together for the rest of our life, but we were stuck. We were in a situation where when we brought up a topic, it broke down very quickly, and it was a cycle. every time. Like, I know we don't coach on using always, never, every time, but every time we talked about finances in that season of our life, it broke down. And the other one was we were trying. We were really trying to have these conversations, but we were trying without tools.
Absolutely. So, again, the low road, it's when we're interrupt, we defend, we raise our voices, we say you always, you never, every time. Like those are very low
Strong words.
yeah, low road comments, right?
Yeah.
And when we're trying to win, like one person there's like a power struggle and one person is trying to win or basically or maybe we're both trying to win.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a really good one in that when one way to recognize that we're in a pattern is if we say we want to talk about topic like let's talk about finances or let's talk about planning our next vacation and you start feeling that sense in your body like wow, I'm getting emotionally charged and you're no longer talking about the topic anymore. You're now hurling insults and accusations at each other. You're raising your voice. You're getting angry. You're not listening anymore. You're thinking about what you're going to say as opposed to trying to make sure you understand your partner. These become clues that we are off track when it comes to how we're communicating. And there probably is a pattern that's underneath the surface that we need to identify so we can deal with the pattern.